Obviously, we are doing transformation of sentences, and the first question is, he was a laborious man. We have to change assertive into interrogative. Was he not a laborious man? It is no use crying over spilled juice. Is there any use crying over spilled juice? That is an interrogative form. Blood is thicker than water. Water is not as thick as blood. Or is water as thick as blood? There is nothing better than a busy life. Is there anything better than a busy life? Is there anything better than a busy life? That is interrogative form of the sentence. He always speaks the truth, means he never tells a lie. Or that means, does he ever tell a lie? That is the interrogative form. Does he ever tell a lie? He always speaks the truth, means he never tells a lie. So does he ever tell a lie? Lies are told and truths are spoken. So does he ever tell a lie? This is an interesting story. Is this not an interesting story? Is this not an interesting story? This is an interesting story. Prevention is better than cure. Is prevention not better than cure? Is prevention not better than cure? So the method is that just put the auxiliaries first, and then if the sentence is in affirmative form, put a not after the subject, or if it in already negative form, then after auxiliary and subject give the just affirmative form of that word, and just go ahead and at the last put a question mark. Like I can tell you, prevention is better than cure. What is to be done? The subject is prevention, so put a the auxiliary first. Is prevention not better than, and I'm using one negation, not. So is prevention not better than cure? Similarly, this is an interesting story. Then again we will put the auxiliary first. Is this not an interesting story? Question mark. Blood is thicker than water. Is blood not thicker than water? Is blood not thicker than water? It is no use crying over spilled juice. Is there any use crying over spilled juice? Question mark. So put the auxiliary first, then subject. Then if the sentence is affirmative form, put a not or negative negation, and then our object and complement, and then of course question mark. So auxiliary has to be put first, and then subject, then the other words are to be put, and last question mark will be there. The meaning should not change. Like here there is a sentence, everyone wants to be successful. So who does not want to be successful? Everyone wants to be successful. Obviously, if everybody wants to be successful, then who does not want to be successful? That is the interrogative form. There is nothing greater than love. Is there anything greater than love? He will never become an IS. Will he ever become an IS? He makes a noise. Does he not make a noise? Question mark. Yes. There is nothing greater than love. Is there anything greater than love? Question mark. So while changing, assertive into interrogative, put the auxiliary first, then the subject, then not if it is in affirmative form, and if it is already in negative form, remove not, and then other object and complement, and the last question mark will be there. Always remember, like here you say everybody wants to be successful. So what is the opposite of everybody? Who? And what is the sentence structure? Does is there. So who does not want to be successful? Obviously everybody wants to be successful. Similarly, he makes a noise. So it is in simple present. So does will be the auxiliary which will be first. Does he not make a noise? That will be in negation. So when you are making an sentence, if the sentence is affirmative, then use a negation not. And if it is already negative, remove the negation not, and the sentence at last there will be a question mark. So that is the way how we transform assertive into interrogative and vice versa. Thank you. Have a nice day.